Hey guys, Loto Drendel here. Now, I did mention that I was going to talk about WWE's Battleground pay-per-view. Now, I didn't watch the pay-per-view. I watched some highlights. Now, just to let you guys know, I'm just going to give my opinions based on what I see as the results. I've already saw the results. But since it was late last night and I wasn't ready to give my opinions about it yet, I'm ready to do it now. So, let's get into it, shall we? Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Results. So, and there's not going to be any particular order here, guys. I'm assuming it's going to be going based from beginning to end, but I could be wrong. So the kickoff show was Breezango, Fandango, and Tyler Breeze versus the Usos. Now, the Usos were defeated despite a very strong offense against Breezango. Honestly, I wasn't too happy about it. My opinion only. So, and then the Usos, everyone's got their own thoughts about them. The Usos, I think, they do have a legacy of their own, Rikishi, the Samoan family heritage. Now, so for Sasha Banks, she was supposed to have a partner of her choosing against Charlotte and Dana Brooke. She picks NXT superstar and a superstar who had a rivalry with her long, if you go back, Bayley. And good back and forth from what I've seen with the highlights. And Sasha Banks and Bayley defeat Charlotte and Dana Brooke after Sasha Banks makes Charlotte tap out to the Banks statement. The Wyatt family versus the New Day. So this is a continuation of the feud that started when the New Day interrupted Bray Wyatt's return. And I'll be honest, what was the New Day thinking, trying to make a mockery of him? I don't want to know. I think I liked how the Wyatt family has been booked over the last couple years, or however long they've been, they've been going on. But it's actually very intriguing, considering, how things have been. Now, Luke Harper, unfortunately, he's out with an injury, and it sucks. I liked the Wyatt family as a whole, and they bring in Strowman, which, cool. So the Wyatt family, pretty much, the strong, ruthless approach. Fear versus New Day's power positivity. The Wyatt family comes up victorious. And I think that's... I honestly think that was the result that everyone saw coming. Bray Wyatt pins Xavier Woods using the Sister Abigail finisher. Rusev defeated Zack Ryder. Come on, guys. Zack Ryder, again, another underutilized superstar. And for some reason, they just like to bury him. Why? I'll never understand. So Ryder is defeated, unfortunately. He hits the Rough Rider, but unfortunately ends up being countered when he tries to do what was called the El Bro drop. He ends up getting super kicked and taps out to the Accolade. Oh well, so what happens is so Rusev tries to humiliate him further, and he puts him in the Accolade again. However, or tries to, but before he does, he ends up getting stopped by Zack Ryder's Hype Bros tag partner, Mojo Rawley. And it's interesting. I think it's intriguing. I would like to see something go down between Mojo Rawley and Rusev, or maybe, it's my opinion. Now, some people looked at Mojo Rawley as another version of John Cena. Others look at Roman Reigns as Cena 2.0. My opinion. Anyway, back to the results. Excuse me, having to refresh. Sami Zayn defeats Kevin Owens. The way I look at it, Sami Zayn gets his redemption from the beginning, where when Kevin Owens came into NXT, Kevin Owens had said something. And this is something that was actually on, and it's on YouTube actually. It's when Sami Zayn actually challenged Kevin Owens for one more match at Battleground. Now, he said, and it's a storyline, but still, I like to look at it because it's stuff that it makes sense. If you go in storyline, pretty much in storyline, Kevin Owens states that, he feels that he was a better friend to Sami Zayn than Sami was to Kevin Owens. The reason why is because Kevin Owens had stated when Sami Zayn was, when he was signed to WWE, he wasn't upset. He wasn't mad at Sami. He said he was happy for him. He was more than happy for him. But when Sami Zayn comes up, not Sami Zayn, oh my God, Sami Zayn is the NXT champion at the time. Kevin Owens comes up to NXT. He beats Sami Zayn to become the NXT champion. And he said that his success, Kevin Owens' success, had come at Sami Zayn's expense. And Sami Zayn was pissed about it. Now, given that, it makes some sense. I think it's intriguing. It's an interesting argument. But, I don't know. I suppose you could make your own. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Let me play it. I actually managed to find it. Highlight reel with guests Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I'm gonna need to cut out or maybe not. Let me back it up. All right, so. This should catch right into when Kevin Owens starts talking.
You stand there and you talk about how I ruined our friendship. You know who ruined our friendship? It was you. It's your fault. It is. Because everything we've done since we've met was all to get to WWE, wasn't it? We fought together, we fought against each other, was always in the hopes of making it here. So when WWE came calling and you signed here a year and a half before I did, was I upset that you didn't wait for me? Was I upset that you made the right move for your career? No. I was happy for you, just like you should have been happy for me when I finally got to WWE and won the NXT title, but you weren't happy. No, you were furious, and why? Because my success came at your expense? What kind of friend does that make you, Sami? You know what that proves? That proves that in the end, I was always a better friend to you than you were to me.
It makes sense, in storyline. The way he talks about it. So, I don't know, guys. It's, like I said, as a result, I guess you could say Sami Zayn finally gets redemption, vindication, however you want to call it. Next one. Natalya defeats Becky Lynch. This hot off the heels of the last pay-per-view where Natalya turns on Becky Lynch because of their loss. It's filler. Intercontinental Champion The Miz versus Darren Young ends in a double disqualification. I mean, I was actually hoping Darren Young was going to win the title. But The Miz and Darren Young are both, in my opinion, good entertainers. They really are, in my opinion. But everybody has, everyone has their own thought process about it. I don't know. So, yeah, pretty much, Miz had put his hands on Bob Backlund, so there's his disqualification portion. And Darren Young had refused to release a submission hold on the outside of the ring. So, they, like I said, double disqualification. And, alright, John Cena, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass versus The Club. And I'm sure you guys saw this coming. The Club is defeated by Cena and the realest guys in the room. Now, I like Enzo Amore and Big Cass. I think they're very entertaining. Cena, I think he's entering the twilight of his career. I think now he's settling into where he becomes, he helps develop talent. I don't know. My opinion. But I think he should just help develop talent and not bury people. Randy Orton had returned on the highlight reel, and as we all know, Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Randy Orton at first fakes out Chris Jericho that he was going to hit him with the RKO, and then he does hit him with the RKO out of nowhere. And then the finale was WWE Champion Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. High-octane match in some sense, and Ambrose retains his title when he hit Dirty Deeds on Roman Reigns. So, what do I think of Battleground based on the results, even though I didn't watch it? I think it was overall, there was some lackluster here and there. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, Ambrose versus Rollins versus Reigns. I think those would be, and then Wyatt Family versus New Day would probably be my top three, with Sasha Banks, Bayley versus Charlotte, and Dana Brooke. My opinion, guys. You can hate me if you want. It's my opinion. So, what would I want to see going forward? Well, personally, I would actually like to see the Club maybe try to go back for the tag titles again. Since both sides are on Raw, both the New Day and Anderson and Gallows are on Raw. For AJ Styles, I'd like to see him be put into a feud with Dean Ambrose, possibly. Now, because as you guys remember, when Roman Reigns was champ, AJ Styles was a top contender for that, and I still think, and this is my opinion, guys. I'm an AJ Styles fan, also. I've watched him since his days in TNA and Ring of Honor. I think saddling him with the Club, personally, was a bad idea. I liked him better when he was on his own. But, it's WWE. They choose. But I'd like to see him maybe pull a face turn once more. Maybe have the Club entirely pull a face turn, maybe. I'd like to see maybe the Club take on the Wyatt family. Maybe. We have Bray Wyatt, and I believe, as I said, Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan were on SmackDown. Have them going up against Raw's Anderson and Gallows. Maybe. I don't know. I could just be throwing out just random ideas. I would like to see Cena help develop the talent more. And that might be where they have, all the... like I said, they brought in several NXT stars, more to SmackDown, which is where he's at now. Been a long time since Cena was a superstar on SmackDown. Last draft, he went to SmackDown, then back to Raw. Just wow. Randy Orton, I'd like to see him... Well, he's going into a feud, though. The whole thing with Brock Lesnar. I'll be honest, I think Lesnar's going to beat him. I'm sorry. Randy Orton's known as the Viper. I would like to him go back to his legend killer persona, or mix them together. I don't know. Dean Ambrose, I'd like to see him go into, maybe continue a feud with Seth Rollins, have the title going back and for the title, or have him feud with AJ Styles. My opinion. So that's really all I got for you guys in regards to the discussion, opinions about the results on Battleground, along with that clip with Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. So if you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to hit the like button. Tell me what you guys want to see from WWE in regards to feuds, bookings, title, what you want to see down the road. I know there's the Cruiserweight Classic, and I did want to discuss a few superstars that are in it, but sadly I wasn't able to have time to do it. I may go over a couple of them here and there, just not sure yet. I might start up later. So, hope you guys have a great Monday afternoon. Hope you're looking forward to Monday Night Raw. Again, as I said, I won't be watching it because I have other obligations, but I will go over the results and just give you a raw opinion. Now, and no pun intended. So, have a great day. Feel free to subscribe for more, and, well, catch you later, guys.